boys, are Arsenal about to bottle the Premier League once again? If you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Peace. As you guys know, I don't really talk about the Premier League too much because I think most teams are overrated, but it's time to have a conversation about Arsenal. I obviously keep up with soccer news, football news, and Arsenal have been poised to win the league for about, I would say, 4 or 5 years now. Obviously, Liverpool had its run. Man City, obviously, always a contender, always winning it as well. But Arsenal have been creeping up as of late for the past, like I said, 3 or 4 years. And every time they get to that peak, that pinnacle, they see the light. This has been going on for a very long time now, even in past Arsenal days. But they see the light, they see the trophy, they see everything, right? They have a picture in their mind. And it starts to like Dano snap and like everything withers away. And it's like, oh my God, we're going to lose it again. And once that doubt creeps into their mind, basically they end up losing it. They end up bottling it some way, somehow. It always happens every single year. And it's kind of funny that, I would say 2 weeks ago, I've watched a lot of Arsenal fan clips because Arsenal fan TV is so big, especially in the YouTube scene. But they said 2 weeks ago, like, hey, the league's over, the league's done. We won it. There's no way we lose this. And then I believe they played somebody in the FA Cup, and they got thrashed, they got battered, and they said, hey, this doesn't affect the league. We still have the league. We want the league. The FA Cup, who cares? I don't know if it was FA Cup or Carabao Cup. I don't remember which one's which. But they lost that game. They lost that final. And everybody said, oh, who cares? We're going to win the league. And that kind of was the domino, the straw that broke the camel's back. And you can see Arsenal's confidence after that game has been down in the dumps. They played really badly. They just haven't been the same Arsenal that people have grown accustomed to watching. They obviously had the Champions League game at the midweek. They barely won 1-0 against Sporting, and Sporting, every time when that draw came out, everybody thought, oh, Arsenal have a free pass. They have a bye basically. But Sporting, they put up a good fight. Arsenal barely scored a goal. They barely won that game. It was super close, super tight, too close for comfort. They end up losing this weekend against Bournemouth. Bournemouth scored a couple nice little goals, but Arsenal just looked bad, which is the part of the problem, part of the reason why a lot of fans are kind of like, oh my God, they're going to do it again. And Arsenal needed Chelsea's help today to beat City. City beat the crap out of Chelsea. And City they're 6 points behind, 1 game in hand, and they play Arsenal. So Arsenal could very easily lose the tie against City. And then they could bottle 1 or 2 more results, and City will end up being champions. And it's funny because City have not even been that good this year. They've been pretty mid, but they do so well in the league that they're always a threat. So just 6 points away, game in hand. They have a game against Arsenal. Things are looking pretty hot right now. And then the Premier League has been an interesting one this whole year because Tottenham's getting relegated. I think last year it was Manchester United that were on the verge of relegation. Tottenham did okay. I think they also finished at close to the bottom, but they did all right. They did pretty well in Europe, I believe. But yeah, Liverpool spent $500 million. Isak, Florian Wirtz, and they've been terrible. And I love this one. It was like a bottle job, right? That's something that they use in the UK a lot, is they're going to bottle it. So this guy has an Arsenal bottle. He's drinking it. Just saying, like, hey, you guys are going to do it again. And this kind of stuff, like, it really eats Arsenal alive because, like I said, that doubt creeps into your mind and then everything kind of falls apart. And it looks like you're going to do it again. So I don't know how they're going to get over this hump. But it's so surprising that a team that's so good, that has signed so many good players. They spent a lot on Gyökeres. Gyökeres, I didn't think that was that great. I didn't think he warranted the price tag. But they did need a striker. They went out and got one. But maybe they were better with Gabriel Jesus. Not 100% sure. But they brought in Gyökeres, spent a lot of money. They've been spending a lot of money for a very long time. They bring in quality players, but the team just doesn't they just can't cross the finish line. And as you know, a lot of teams, even in other sports as well, once they can't get over that hump, it rarely ever happens that they get over that hump. So we'll see what's gonna happen with Arsenal. I guess that City game is super important for them. We'll see how they get on with them. But let me know what you guys think about Arteta. Is he gonna get sacked if he doesn't win this after bottling it again? Let me know what you guys think about Arsenal winning the league. Are they gonna do it? If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Peace.